Hello, my friend. Welcome to your sleep story. Welcome to Sleep and Relax Haven. It's my great privilege to be the voice that you listen to as you go to sleep tonight. Tonight, I will tell you about a very special place. A place hidden away down a quiet cobblestone lane in a sleepy, rain-kissed village. A little bookshop with a warm, glowing lantern above its door that never, ever closes. A sanctuary where dreamers, travelers, and weary souls wander in from the cold, finding exactly what their hearts need without ever having to ask. We will step together through those weathered oak doors, past the crackling hearth and the endless, towering wooden shelves, and gently open the books kept inside. Each story will carry us away to peaceful, magical forests, soft mountain villages, under quiet snowfall, lonely coastal lighthouses, beside starlit seas, and secret night gardens blooming under the moon. But first, let's do the relaxation session, which will take a few minutes before tonight's sleep story. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And as I do, allow yourself to let go more and more. 10. Feel the support of the bed beneath you, or the floor, or whatever you lie upon tonight. And beneath what you lie upon, feel a deeper support, the support of the earth, our home, our constant support. And as you become aware of that support, see if you can sink into this moment a little more now. Just let go a little more now. 9. You are safe. Allow my voice to be an anchor of safety tonight, to be a friend, to be a gentle guide, a guide that only ever brings you to safe places, to warm and cozy places, to places that enable and support your sleep. Trust that my voice is a friend tonight. 8. Feel into your body now. Notice where you might still be holding tonight. Notice where you may have tension or tightness. Notice anything. Maybe you feel something in your feet, or in your lower legs, or your thighs, or your belly, your chest, shoulders, your neck, your back, arms, hands, or maybe you're like me and you hold tension in your face. Just see if you can soften a little now. This is a time for kindness to yourself and to your body. 7. The day is done. Whatever has been, has been. Whatever will be, will be. But right now, all you have is this moment. Your thoughts can't change what has gone before. Your thoughts can't change what will come tomorrow. Your brain needs rest now. So, as thoughts come and go now, don't fight them. Don't chase them away. See them for what they are, just thoughts. Then, just watch them go, like leaves floating away on a moonlit river, or clouds passing through a starlit sky. 6. This is your moment. This is your time. You have earned this moment of kindness to yourself. You deserve to have peace in your life. We all do. So, as you become aware of that fact, as you come to the understanding that we all deserve peace, see if you can settle into this moment a little more now, letting your body know that it's really time for rest. 5. Peace lives within you. It is a constant friend, waiting to be found, waiting to be felt. Where does it live within you? Maybe it's in your heart. Maybe it's in your head. It's up to you to find it. But I promise you, it's there. 4. Perhaps allow a little gratitude now. Gratitude for the simple things, for your body, for the shelter you have tonight, for the ones you love and who love you, for the beauty and wonder of this world, of this planet that you can find when you look for it. 3. Begin to engage with your imagination now. Begin to see a quiet, ancient village nestled in a valley beneath gentle hills, a place of peace, a place of kindness, a place of sanctuary, a place where wet cobblestones reflect the soft, golden light of glass lanterns, and the smell of evening rain fills the cool night air, a place you are welcome to visit. 2. Checking in with your body one more time now, finding the places you are holding still and allowing yourself to give in, to allow the tension to ease away. Your body has worked hard for you today. It's time to give it rest. 1 and 1. Completely letting go now as I tell you tonight's sleep story. Chapter 1. The street that sleeps. There is a village situated in the curve of a quiet valley where the world moves at an older, slower pace. It is the kind of place where the streets are narrow and paved with rounded cobblestones, smoothed by hundreds of years of rain and passing footsteps. On either side, timbered buildings lean gently toward one another, like old friends whispering in the dark, their slate roofs glistening under the evening sky. Tonight, a soft, steady rain is falling over the village. It is not a driving storm or a harsh wind, but a gentle, misting rain, the kind that makes a soft, rhythmic patter on the glass of high windows and sets the wet stones of the street shimmering like dark glass. One by one, the lights of the village are winking out. The baker's shop at the corner has closed its heavy oak shutters, leaving behind only the fading, sweet scent of warm flour and dark honey in the cool air. The clockmaker's shop is quiet, its brass pendulum ticking in the dark. The tea room, the apothecary, the cobbler, every hearth is being banked, every candle pinched out. The villagers are settling into their beds, wrapping heavy wool blankets around their shoulders, listening to the rain tap against their eaves. The day is over. The street is going to sleep, except for one place. Farther down the lane, where the cobblestones curve around an ancient, weeping willow tree whose branches sway gently in the night breeze, a single light continues to shine. It comes from a brass lantern hanging by a wrought iron bracket above an arched timber doorway. Inside the lantern, a single flame burns clear and true, untouched by the rain or the wind. Its golden glow spills out across the dark street, washing over the threshold in a warm, inviting pool of light. Above the door, carved into dark, weathered oak with faint gold lettering, are the words, "The Bookshop of Lost and Found Dreams." While every other shop in the world shuts its doors when twilight falls, this shop never closes. It does not possess a lock on its heavy door. It does not have a sign stating opening hours. When the night grows dark and the world settles into quiet stillness, its light remains lit, waiting patiently for anyone who happens to be awake, anyone wandering the quiet night, looking for a place of rest. Chapter 2. Meeting the Shopkeeper. If you were to step off the damp street tonight and push open that heavy oak door, a small brass bell above would give a soft, musical chime, a sound like a single drop of rain falling into a silver bowl. As you step inside, the chill of the rainy evening melts away in an instant. The air inside the shop is impossibly cozy, rich with the comforting sense of beeswax, polished cedar, ancient paper, and a faint hint of spiced apple and cinnamon tea brewing somewhere nearby. To the left of the doorway, a stone fireplace built into the wall houses a gentle, crackling fire. Large birch logs glow with a deep orange radiance, casting soft shadows across a woven hearth rug. Curled upon that rug, fast asleep, is a heavy ginger cat named Barnaby. Barnaby doesn't even lift his head as you enter. He merely purrs, a slow, deep, vibrating hum that seems to synchronize with the soft crackle of the flames. From behind a high counter made of polished walnut steps, the shopkeeper. He is an old man with kind, crinkling eyes that hold the deep tranquility of a calm lake. He wears a comfortable knit jumper, soft wool trousers, and round, wire-rimmed spectacles perched near the tip of his nose. He looks at you, not with surprise, but with the quiet warmth of a friend who has been expecting you all along. He does not ask for your name. He does not ask what brought you out into the rainy night, or what kind of book you are looking for. He understands that those who find their way to this door rarely know what they are searching for until they find it. "Welcome," he says softly, his voice a low, soothing murmur that blends with the sound of rain against the window panes. "Come in from the wet. Take off your coat. There is no rush here. None at all." He turns to a small side table where a porcelain teapot sits steaming gently. He pours a cup of amber tea into a heavy ceramic mug and hands it to you. The cup is warm against your hands, sending a soothing heat through your palms and up your arms. As you take a sip, tasting honey, chamomile, and a hint of mint, you look around the shop. From the outside, the building seemed small, a modest storefront tucked between two cottage houses. But as you look up and around, you realize the shop is impossibly larger inside than it appeared from the lane. Chapter 3. The endless shelves. The ceilings rise high up into shadows, supported by dark wooden beams that smell faintly of pine resin. Wrapping around the walls are balconies connected by spiral iron staircases, and stretching out in every direction are endless rows of bookshelves. These are not ordinary shelves. They are crafted from dark mahogany, oak, and fragrant sandal, towering up toward the gloom above. Thousands, perhaps millions, of books rest upon them, bound in soft leather, worn linen, velvet, and marble-patterned paper. Some books have faded gold lettering along their spines that shimmers faintly when the firelight catches them. Others seem to emit a quiet, ambient warmth of their own. As you walk slowly down the long, carpeted aisles, your boots making no sound against the thick wool rugs, you notice the gentle sounds of the shop. It is never truly silent here, yet it is deeper than quiet. You can hear the soft, papery rustle of pages turning gently on their own somewhere high above on the second balcony, as if a quiet breeze were reading through forgotten stories. You can hear the slow, rhythmic tick-tock, tick-tock of a grandfather clock standing in the corner, its brass pendulum swaying with unhurried grace. You can hear the rain drumming softly against the high, stained glass skylights far above. Take your time, the shopkeeper's voice drifts gently from down the hallway. Every book on these shelves waits patiently. They do not mind how long you browse. They only open when you are ready. You reach out a hand, running your fingers softly along the spines of the volumes as you pass. Some feel cool and smooth, like river stones. Others feel textured, like tree bark, or soft like flannel. Your fingers stop on a particular book. It is bound in a deep moss-green cloth with silver foil embroidery along the edges, depicting trailing ivy and distant stars. It has no title on its cover. As your fingers rest upon it, the book slips forward from the shelf easily, as if presenting itself to you. You carry the volume over to a deep, wingback leather armchair sitting beside the fire, right next to where Barnaby the cat lies purring. You sit down, feeling the soft leather yield beneath you. You rest your warm tea on a small oak side table, settle into the cushions, and gently turn open the first page. Chapter 4, The Book of Gentle Forests. The paper of the book is thick and cream-colored, with deckled edges that feel soft against your thumbs. As you begin to read, the words on the page seem to dissolve into imagery, and the sound of the crackling fire blends seamlessly into the gentle rustle of leaves. You find yourself standing at the edge of an ancient, peaceful forest at twilight. The air here is cool, pure, and fragrant with the scents of damp moss, pine needles, and sweet wild ferns. A soft path of earth and clover winds before you, guiding you deeper into the quiet woods. Overhead, the canopy of ancient oak and silver birch trees is so dense and protective that the gentle rain falling above is caught by the leaves, creating a soft, rhythmic pitter-patter high above your head, while the forest floor below remains dry and soft. As you walk down the clover path, the forest begins to glow. It is not a harsh light, but the soft illumination of thousands of tiny fireflies drifting slowly through the air like floating specks of golden dust. They gather around the trunks of broad, mossy trees, casting a dreamlike light over carpets of purple wood sorrel and tiny white star flowers. Beside the path runs a small, crystal-clear stream. The water glides smoothly over rounded river pebbles, making a gentle, liquid babbling sound, a continuous, soothing lullaby that fills the quiet. Woods. Shh. Splash. Trickle. Shh. You pause beside a wooden bridge that spans the stream. Sitting on a low stone wall, nearby is an old barn owl. Its feathers are soft gray and snowy white, and its dark, round eyes watch you with calm kindness. It does not fly away. It merely tucks its head down into its soft neck feathers, lets out a low, soft hoo-hoo, and closes its eyes, completely at ease in the quiet night. Nothing dangerous ever happens in this forest. No winds howl, no shadows startle. It is a world made entirely of safety, quiet wonder, and deep peace. You sit on a bench carved from a fallen cedar tree beside the babbling stream. You lean your head back against the soft bark, breathing in the fresh pine-scented air, watching the fireflies dance slowly under the canopy, feeling the gentle rhythm of the woods settling deep into your chest. After a long, quiet rest in the green woods, you softly turn the page. Chapter 5. The Snow Village. The green forest fades gently away, replaced by the crisp, serene silence of a mountain valley in winter. You are walking along a narrow, snowy lane high in the hills. Dusk is settling, turning the winter sky into a tapestry of deep indigo and soft plum. Heavy, fluffy snowflakes are falling from above, falling slowly, lazily through the still air, spiraling down to land softly on the thick blanket of snow that covers the earth. The silence here is profound and deep. The snow absorbs every sound, creating an atmosphere of utter calm. The only sound is the soft, cushioned crunch of your boots as you walk unhurriedly down the lane. Ahead of you lies a tiny mountain village tucked into the side of the pine-covered peak. Timber cottages with steep, snow-dusted roofs line the path, their stone chimneys breathing thin, silver trails of wood smoke up into the twilight sky. In the windows of the cottages, warm yellow candlelight shines brightly out onto the snow, painting golden rectangles along the white path. Through one window, you can see a cozy kitchen where a copper kettle sits steaming on an iron stove, and fresh bread rests cooling on a wooden table. Outside, in a quiet village square, children have built snow lanterns, hollow spheres made of small snowballs with lit candles placed carefully inside. The lanterns glow softly along the path like grounded stars, illuminating tiny mounds of sparkling snow. You reach a small, welcoming inn at the center of the village. Outside the door hangs a lantern framed by evergreen boughs and red berries. You push the door open and step inside. A large stone hearth fills the room with radiating heat and the comforting scent of burning pine logs. Deep armchairs, lined with sheepskin fleeces, are drawn up close to the fire. You sit down in one of the chairs, sinking into the soft fleece, stretching your feet out toward the warm hearth. Outside the window, the soft snow continues to fall, steady, quiet, and relentless, wrapping the entire village in a cozy, silent cocoon of white. Inside, you are warm, safe, and completely protected from the cold. You close your eyes in the warm inn, listening to the crackle of the wood, fire, and turn the page. Chapter 6, The Lighthouse by the Sea. The quiet snow gives way to the vast, calming rhythm of the ocean. You are standing at the top of a winding stone staircase inside an old, round lighthouse built upon a smooth, grassy cliff overlooking the sea. Outside, night has fallen over the water. The sea is calm tonight, a vast plain of dark obsidian reflecting the bright silver light of a full moon that hangs high in the cloudless sky. Below the cliff, the tide moves with a slow, measured breath. Long, lazy waves roll gently toward the shore, breaking with a rhythmic, soft against the smooth sea pebbles, then sliding back out to sea, in and out, in and out. At the center of the lantern room stands a large, beautiful glass lens made of polished prisms. It rotates slowly and silently on bronze rollers, sweeping a long beam of warm, golden light across the dark water in a steady, reassuring circle. Sitting in a comfortable wooden rocking chair beside the high glass window is the lighthouse keeper. He is a gentle old man with a snowy beard and a quiet smile. On a small brass stove in the corner, a pot of spiced tea simmers gently, filling the room with the scent of cloves and citrus. "Good evening," he says softly, his voice matching the slow rhythm of the tide below. "Sit a while. The sea is very peaceful tonight." You sit in a second rocking chair beside him. The chair rocks gently back and forth. Rock, 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 in time with the motion of the ocean below. Through the glass, you look out across the water, far out on the horizon, where the dark sea meets the starry sky. The water is so calm it looks like a mirror. Stars twinkle silently in the deep black above, matched by their faint silver reflections shimmering on the gentle surface of the water below. Occasionally, in the distance, a foghorn sounds, not harsh or alarming, but a deep, low, resonant note that carries softly across the water, echoing like a gentle lullaby for the sea. The warmth of the tea, the soft rocking of the chair, the rhythmic beam of the light, and the endless, soothing sound of the waves rolling against the shore wrap around you like a heavy wool blanket. You let your breath fall into sync with the tide, inhaling as the wave rises, exhaling as the wave recedes. Calm, slow, and deep, you turn the page. Chapter 7, The Garden That Bloomed at Midnight. The sound of the sea softens, giving way to the gentle rustle of leaves and the faint, sweet perfume of night-blooming flowers. You are walking down a path made of smooth river stones, winding through an ancient walled garden hidden deep within a quiet estate. The walls are made of weathered gray stone, covered in dense curtains of green ivy and climbing white roses. It is midnight, but the garden is not dark. It is illuminated by the full moon and by the extraordinary flowers that grow here, plants that bloom only under the light of the stars. Along the borders of the stone path grow large, pearlescent moonflowers. As you watch, their tightly furled petals slowly, softly unfold, releasing a delicate scent of honey and vanilla into the cool night air. Pale blue night phlox and silver lavender glow faintly under the moonlight, attracting small, velvety night moths that flutter silently from blossom to blossom, leaky falling petals, hanging from the low branches of ancient cherry blossom trees, are delicate glass wind chimes. Whenever a soft night breeze passes through the garden, the chimes touch one another, creating a faint silvery sound like tiny glass bells ringing in the distance. In the center of the garden stands a round stone fountain. Water rises gently from its center and spills softly over mossy stone basins into a quiet pool below, where white water lilies float peacefully on the dark surface. The continuous, soft splash of the water creates a calming melody that echoes within the high stone walls. Beside the fountain, tucked beneath the arching branches of a weeping cherry tree, sits a wide bench made of carved teak wood. Soft cushions covered in weathered linen are arranged upon it. You walk over to the bench and lie down, resting your head against the soft cushions. Above you, through the delicate canopy of pink cherry blossoms, you can see the wide, clear night sky filled with millions of quiet, glittering stars. The air is warm and sweet. The chimes sing softly in the breeze. The water splashes gently in the fountain. The garden holds you in an embrace of absolute stillness and peace. You close your eyes in the midnight garden, feeling completely rested, and gently turn the final chapter of the book. Chapter 8, The Bookshop's Secret. As you turn the page, the garden slowly blends back into the warm, flickering firelight of the little bookshop. You are sitting once again in the deep leather armchair beside the hearth. Barnaby, the ginger cat, is still curled on the rug, his breathing slow and steady. The rain outside continues to patter gently against the window panes. The shopkeeper steps quietly over to your chair, carrying a small brass pair of wick trimmers. He smiles down at you with deep, comforting kindness. "You see," he whispers, his voice barely louder than the crackle of the birch logs in the fire. "People often wonder where the stories in these books come from." He looks around at the endless, towering shelves stretching up into the warm shadows. "Every book on these shelves," he explains softly, "is written from a forgotten dream. Whenever someone in the world has a dream of peace, a dream of a quiet forest, a warm hearth, a gentle sea, or a safe place to rest, that dream never disappears when they wake. It travels through the night, through the rain and the wind, until it finds its way to this shop." He rests a gentle hand on the edge of the wooden bookshelf. "We collect them here," he continues. "We bind them in soft cloth and leather, and we place them safely on these shelves. Nothing good is ever lost here. Every feeling of safety, every moment of comfort, every peaceful dream that has ever nourished a human heart is kept safe in this room, waiting to be shared again." whenever someone needs it. You look down at the book resting in your lap. The pages feel warm against your hands. You realize that as you were reading about the forest, the snow village, the lighthouse, and the midnight garden, your own heart was adding its piece to the story. You feel a profound sense of lightness in your chest, a quiet certainty that you are safe, that you are cared for, and that everything in your life is settling into its proper, peaceful place. Chapter 9. Before dawn, the night is moving quietly toward its end, though the darkness outside remains deep and serene. In the shop, the rain against the glass has slowed to a soft, lingering drizzle, single drops falling at long intervals, clicking gently against the window. The fire in the hearth has burned down to a deep, mesmerizing bed of glowing red embers. They cast a rich amber light across the hearthrug, breathing out a gentle, constant warmth that fills the cozy room. Around you, the other visitors who wandered into the shop during the night are preparing to leave. An old traveler in a worn wool cloak closes his book, sets it gently back on its shelf, and smiles peacefully as he walks toward the door. A weary stranger who entered with heavy shoulders now steps out into the quiet street, stepping lighter, rested, and refreshed. They leave without noise, stepping softly across the thick carpets. The grandfather clock in the corner ticks with an even slower, deeper cadence now. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Each second stretching out into a long, comfortable expanse of time. You lean back farther into the wingback chair, pulling a soft wool throw blanket higher over your shoulders. Your eyelids feel heavy, a pleasant, velvety heaviness that invites you to close your eyes completely. The shopkeeper walks softly through the aisles, extinguishing a few of the high wall sconces, leaving only the soft glow of the lantern above the door and the deep warmth of the hearth coals. The shop is wrapping itself in night, settling down, holding you in its absolute quiet protection. Chapter 10. Until tomorrow night. The shopkeeper takes the green and silver book from your lap with great care. He steps quietly to a nearby shelf and places it back in its cozy spot among the soft leather spines. He turns to look toward the front window. Outside, down the damp cobblestone lane, the first faint light of pre-dawn is beginning to turn the sky from black to a soft, deep slate blue, but the street remains utterly quiet and asleep. He walks to the front door and checks the brass lantern hanging outside. The flame inside burns steady, warm, and bright, casting its golden pool of light onto the threshold. He leaves the door unlocked. He leaves the lantern lit, because somewhere out in the wide world, down another quiet street, or across another rainy valley, someone else is awake. Someone else is looking for comfort, and someone else is already slowly walking toward the little bookshop that never closes. You drift deeper and deeper now into complete rest. The soft rain outside, the quiet crackle of the warm embers, the rhythmic hum of the purring cat, the endless protective shelves of stories. You are are safe. You are warm. You are peaceful. Sleep now, my friend. Sleep well, and good night.